considering joining uEconomy, you're doing a little sponsor shopping, you want to pay close attention in this video because I have a few things that you need to hear. Now, my name is Rondell Mitchell, aka the How To King, and the reason that I'm making this video is because I want you to know that if you're sponsor shopping, there's a few things that you need to take heed to in advance. Okay, number one, you need to make sure that you enroll with a unit. If you're, unless you are joining a family member, your best bet is to join a unit, a cohesive unit of people who work together uh, as a team. Okay, now our group, the Unstoppable Alliance, we do exactly that. Okay, so that's going to put you in a position to leverage other people's success as well as other people's interest in the program. Okay, now number two, if you are a complete newbie to internet marketing, you're going to have a tremendous learning curve, especially with a lot of the technicalities that come along with marketing a business, using autoresponders, creating capture pages, so on and so forth. If you don't understand those things before you get started, a lot of times when you get involved in the program, your sponsor will leave you high and dry because number one, they've already received your money. Number two, in most of these programs, there is no vested interest in your long-term success because there's a one-up compensation plan where once a person gets their pass-up sale, uh, they can never earn any more money from you. Okay. Now, that's one of the benefits of being involved in uEconomy is because we have the U Crew, and the U Crew has a residual income attached to it where you get paid for 12 levels of residual income. Okay, so that keeps you in the game in terms of, at least it should keep you in the game in terms of wanting to work with your people to ensure their success so that you can earn by helping them earn, if that makes sense. Okay, now back to the technical issues. Prime example, something that I know for a fact that most sponsors out there would never do. Um, Earlier today, I had a new member, and he had invested $200 into a traffic campaign. He pulled the trigger really fast as soon as he got started, but he didn't have an autoresponder. So the first thing we had to do was we had to get his autoresponder set up fast because the vendor was ready to start running his traffic. So he was working at the time, so he wasn't available to get in front of a computer even if he wanted to. So what I did was I told him that I would create his autoresponder account for him, and I would even go so far as to load up the autoresponder messages. Now, here's the kicker, because I didn't have a shared campaign for these messages. So it wasn't like I could send him a code and all of these messages would populate automatically. What actually happened was I had to manually copy and paste all 25 of these messages, and after I copied and pasted them, then I had to go back and edit them because it had my link, my name, and my sizzle call number inside of all of the messages. So then I had to go back and change the name, the link, and the phone number to his in all 25 messages. That wound up taking me about an hour and 15 minutes. But when we rewind back to the fact that this individual joined me for $500, you have to ask yourself, is 1 hour and 15 minutes worthy of your time for someone investing $500 into you? Okay, because in my eyes, he didn't join uEconomy, he joined Rondell Mitchell. So I feel like it's my obligation and my responsibility to help him as much as I possibly can be successful in his business. Now, this wasn't a big deal. I didn't have anything to do today, so I just sat here and I did this for him. And who knows, his traffic campaign might pull a couple sales and I'll get a pass up sale from it, just because I helped him. That's the way the universe works. You get back what you give away. So That's just something for you to keep in mind. But one thing I can tell you is that uh, 99.9% of the sponsors that I know of out there would not have taken the time out of their day to do this for someone. Okay. So you need to keep these things in mind, folks, because when you enroll, you can't quit and join with somebody else. When you're in, you're in. And especially if you joined at one of the higher levels, because uEconomy goes all the way up to a $50,000 package. Now imagine you enroll for $50,000 and you can't even get somebody to do what I did for a member that joined for 500. That just means that they don't have your best interest at heart. So keep these things in mind, folks. uEconomy is a great company. It's in pre-launch and is scheduled to launch soon in September. Things are moving along nicely. As you can see, people are already joining. We can request our payouts in Bitcoin. If you're into Bitcoin, I'm not a big fan of it myself, but if you want to build some Bitcoin, some equity inside of Bitcoin, you can withdraw your balance directly to Bitcoin. But yeah, if you want more information, all you have to do is click on the link that's below this video in the description. If you have more questions, all you have to do is click the link below this video in the description, watch the video, and read the page, and afterward, you can reach me by phone. All I ask is that if you decide to call me, that you've already gone through the information so that we can have an intelligent conversation and and exercise brevity within that conversation, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's it for this video, my friends. This is Rondell Mitchell, aka the How To King, signing off, and I will see you on another video.